Hello, I'm Jumpsplat120, and ignore the skin. We'll pretend that it's just the normal skin that it's supposed to be. I'm Jumpsplat120, and we are playing Minecraft. Now, you guys might look at this and think, it looks like there's a couple of new things. It looks like a couple of things have changed, and we were kind of wondering, what's that about? Well, here's the thing. I have recorded... I just finished editing up all of the backlog that I had from about the December area. I had recorded a backlog of, let's say, 12 to 15 hours worth of footage, which is what I've been uploading this whole time. The consistent uploads have come from the about 15 hours of footage that I have, and that footage has... lasted me all the way up until today, which is about March 15th, 16th, is what time it is, or what day it is right now. And I was like, cool. And then I looked and I found out that I had another 6 hours of backlogged footage from about a month after. And I was going through it, and it was just so much more of the same. It was a lot of just literally just completing quests. Just completing quests for the sake of completing quests. I literally, the only thing that I guess you could consider interesting was I spent about 2 actual real hours fucking around with Sai. Like, for example, I made this trick which allows you to sort of reverse time. So if I were to go like this and do this sort of thing, and then I right click it, it'll sort of rewind me back to where I was. I think it was set to be 10 seconds ago. That's the only, I mean, I spent like 2 hours just doing all the quests inside of Sai to unlock everything, even though I had finished the quests that I needed to for the quest book, maybe like 20 minutes in. I got into blood magic, but like, again, it's boring and shit, and I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Most of the quests are done at this point. I am just literally burning through a couple of boring ass quests. And you haven't missed much. Like, I went through it. I don't remember going and finding the Crystal Cave. You don't have to. You literally just checkbox it. I didn't do that. What else? I went through and I crafted all of the turrets. Again, so boring. Do you see any turrets set up anywhere? It's supposed to be like the very first thing you do is set up turrets to protect your area, and I never did that, as you can clearly see. Let's see. Spatial scroll, again, just crafting. Corporeal, I did. Dominion, I did. Life, I did. All of this stuff, 99% of it is just crafting. And the ones that I haven't done, I just didn't get around to crafting it. For example, or the ones I haven't done, in most cases, are ones you can't just craft. So, like, you can craft standing stones. You can craft a crafting altar, casting. Spit it out. Casting altar, incense brazier, all of that sort of stuff. But like this one, you have to summon in a little spriteling, which means you actually have to somewhat progress through routes, which I just haven't been doing at all. None of the rituals, I haven't done any of that. Dynamism, obviously we burned through all of that because it's all just crafting-based stuff, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it just meant that it just made for some incredibly boring... Like, I edited through that footage, and I was like, okay, I'm bored. I'm so bored. There's about maybe an hour's worth of footage of me trying to desperately get drops from mobs, to get a bunch of will from mobs, which is really, really difficult when the difficulty is as high as it is, because you have to throw your thing at the mob and then kill it, but like it wasn't fucking like dropping anything fast enough. I wasn't being able to kill them fast enough, and it just, oh my god, it's just the worst. So I kind of wanted to just finish up the series as it is, basically. Kind of run through some of the quests that we didn't do. Maybe we could take a look at and be like, oh, look, how neat, how interesting. But it's just a buggy mod pack that I'm just done with at this point. I am so done with it. I don't want to play it. I put a lot of time and effort into it, but I didn't put enough time and effort into it. And yeah, it's designed to be one of those packs that's going to take months to finish. Not like forever, but it's going to take a good time investment that I don't want to put the time investment in. But I definitely didn't want it to be another one of those series that just flat out ends without any explanation. So, starting at Hello World, I think if we take a look at it, some of these this quest we haven't done yet because this is a Woot based thing, so we haven't done that one yet. But this is just make a turret, 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 turret. You have missed nothing. The railgun is one of the most powerful turrets. It's so powerful, it'll blow junks out of the terrain. Again, yeah, like that sounds super fucking cool, but then we never fucking did it. A couple of like upgrades for your turrets. Let's see, spatial scroll. This is just all sprouts all the time. This is literally just get next to all of these mobs. So we did that. Get next to all of the mobs. We did that. We found possessed site. We did that. Life scroll. We did all of this stuff because it was easy to craft, but then of course we're stuck at Little Brother Sprite because we have to do an actual like summoning ritual to summon it, and I just haven't done that. Your time now. One of the more end mod items in Roots, an ancient hourglass can save you from death one time. If you take what should be killing blow, the hourglass will break and freeze all the mobs around you for a few seconds, leaving you with half a heart. Personally, I'd take that time to get the hell out of there. So you would have to make an ancient hourglass, which if you've taken a look at an ancient hourglass, it doesn't even give you a fucking recipe. Of course it doesn't. You have to open up the book, which I'm assuming I put somewhere. Again, it's March. I haven't played this since January. So wherever it is, I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's in one of these bags somewhere. And I'm playing I started up a server to just play through a mod pack with some friends because I just haven't been playing with friends in a while and I wanted to try it out, which is, I gotta admit, been pretty fun. But yeah. Oh, this is another thing. To get levels, I made a craft, like, I've got XP, what do you call them? Experience perhaps running into here, and then this running into here, and I think it's like you right click and it gives you it just does the craft. So you can right click and get an absurd amount of experience bottles, and then I actually made a script to right click all the experience bottles onto the floor incredibly fast. Yeah, I made a really quick auto hotkey script, which allows me to, if I remember, it's control up. So that I could get through all the balls of enchanting quickly. I don't even remember why I needed all the levels, but I think I needed them for this. And so I just started doing this to get up to that point or something. Or I spent the levels on something. Fuck knows. Like I said, it's been so long, I can't fucking remember. To next level 158. I don't know. So yeah, so going back to the life scroll, then there was Big Brother Sprite, skipping the middle trial in quest. You still need to summon it, read the tablet. We're going right to the Big Brother Sprite. These sprites not only drop more leaves than the other two sprites, but also have a small chance of dropping a charm. Kill a few and see if you can get your hands on one. If you can't, I'll give it to you anyways. I'm nice like that. All the charms do stuff that at this point doesn't matter when you are so effectively overpowered like I am. It doesn't fucking matter if you do any of that stuff. Babby's first duplication, the atomic multiplier, using a bit of time and an insane amount of power can duplicate anything. Still not as OP as Project E, though, is very cool. But again, we never fucking set it up anywhere, because why would we? The Project E allows us to duplicate anything we want, and the atomic multiplier takes an absurd amount of energy and stuff to duplicate one item. Oh, look, I found the seed. This is where it spawns. It spawns right next to my house. That's the legitimate one that spawned, versus the cheated one. So I never fucking made it. All I did was I literally just made that first crafting thing, and I went, oh, yep, good enough. But yeah, theoretically, I guess if we wanted, we could duplicate something that's unduplicatable, like, I don't know, ancient hourglasses, or something that didn't have EMC but was super valuable, like hearts. We could duplicate a whole shit ton of hearts, which could be kind of cool. But no. At this point, no. because there's so many other things that I would want to do. Like, I'd want to fix all of this nasty world shit everywhere. Like, this is just a disgusting mess. I'd want to, like, set up, like, a safe area. I'd want to redesign the house so it's not so ugly. And put, like, tons and tons of time and effort into, like, making it pretty. But at this point, the pack is, like, basically done. I haven't done any of the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 upgrades for Woot, because I haven't even gotten into Woot. I've gone, this is what I want, and then I haven't made any of the blocks, because I don't need to. Let's see, non-Euclidean ruler, which is just RS, and we did that. We did World Shaper's Compass. Iker, we haven't done because a lot of it just doesn't work as well when it's all, like, just with this pack. Blood magic doesn't work super great. Some things are, like, easy, and some things are just, like, more difficult than they need to be. Like, getting Will is, like, incredibly difficult for some reason. Divine Facility, obviously we got it. Look, we're not even claiming them. At this point, it's, like, literally YOLO. Do not give a shit. Just do it and move on. Seed of Time. Again, we went through I could make Ebony. I could make Ivory. I just haven't done it because I was spending so much time fucking around inside itself. Rapid Invent to black, and no animals were harmed in the making of this gun. Band of Immortality, obviously we did that one a while ago. And the last one we would have is when it's all said and done. And if you look at that quest, it's just the Tome of Knowledge. You click on it, it requires you to do every single quest. You do every single quest, you will stated your worthiness to the gods. You will get an imprint of every item in the game that has an EMC value by burning this in your tablet. As well as, I guess something is said. I can't remember. So, we'll just do that real quick. Because fuck it. Because I said so. Oh, but we still have to do all the rest. So, done. And the pimp and his hose. I don't know what we were missing on that one. Probably just... Oh, you know what? We were probably missing the roots-based hose. I know. In Life Scroll, we gotta do this one, and this one. Those two. Yeah. But it was... I was like... I was looking at what I needed to finish editing. Oops. And what else I needed to do. And I just was like, just can't be bothered. It's gonna be... maybe 5-6 more episodes of me just burning through quests because I wanted the pack to be done. Because I had a cool idea that just in execution did not come together as well as I hoped it would, which is a bummer. Because there's not enough mod packs out there that are interesting. There's so many mod packs that are identical to each other. And I wanted a pack that was like, yeah, exploration and yeah, adventure and all that sort of stuff. And it just kind of didn't feel like that. But, oh well.
Yay! Congratulations! You've done all the quests. You did it! Quest mod pack. Woohoo! Ding! Roll credits. You're done. Seriously, you're done. Get out of my world. Leave. Haha, JK. I've got one more thing for you if you want it. It's the Tome of Knowledge. It gives you knowledge of nearly every item that exists. Simply burn it in your tablet and you're good to go. It will unlock a couple of not normally craftable items, including the Creative CAD and my pet Illuminati symbol, if you haven't found her. Have fun being a small fraction as powerful as I am.
No, it doesn't. I think it was supposed to. Again, if there was ever... Oh my god. Oh, yeah, Creative CAD Assembly. Oh, you know why? I don't think I have enough EMC. If there was ever something to be like, yeah, this pack is broken, that would have been like the perfect example of... It's not here. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. See? Okay. I never tested it. I don't test these things. I definitely had never played through the back by myself. But, yeah. That's the end of this world. There's a lot more I could do. I could pretty it up. I could make a spawner. I could make this area safe. Maybe like put in a vanilla village for aesthetics. I could aesthetic the entire place for sure. You know, I could set up an atomic duplicator with like a bunch of watches of flowing time and make like infinite amounts of hearts, you know, that sort of thing. But I'm not going to. I'm going to end it here because it was an okay mod pack idea in idea only. In execution, it didn't work quite as well as I wanted to, and fuck, if I don't want to play my own mod pack anymore, who else would? But I am taking the knowledge that I learned from this mod pack, and I'm putting that into another mod pack of mine, which I am designing and hasn't been released yet. The concept of adventuring, I'm trying to keep that in there. The concept of having Minecraft feel not like Minecraft. I don't want it to be the same go to tree, knock tree down, mine stone, build house, expand, automate, etc., which is what it is. It's exactly what it is. That's what it's always going to be. So many mod packs think that they're going to change it in some way, and then they don't. What they do is they make it harder to mine. They make it harder to mine stone, or they make it so that you have to, you know, use flint tools before you can use. You know, they make it so that you have to use flint tools before you can use stone tools, or they disable vanilla tools entirely. You're only using tinker stuff, or they make it so that I don't know. There's some mod packs out there, but in the end, I feel like so many mod packs play Minecraft identically, and I just wanted to make a mod pack that was different, that just felt different when you played it, and it was close. It was almost there. I think that with a little bit more like actual testing of the mod pack, actually playing through it myself to see how it works, I probably could have spotted a lot of the issues that I didn't. But I didn't, and now we're here with a mod pack that you can't actually complete, simply due to the way that some of the quests are set up. Some things are just fully bugged out, like the nether ones. You can't find certain things, they don't spawn. So, yeah. But you live and you learn, and I did have fun, all things considered. Mainly because when I started to like get too upset about this, I just decided fuck it and started cheating to my heart's content, because whatever I needed to do to make myself not lose my fucking mind, I was gonna do it. But yeah, I think we're gonna end here by spamming a shit ton of hearts. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you later, YouTube.